In this video, I'm going to be talking about the new Sony wireless dual channel receiver and why I think it's an essential upgrade over the original one. Here's the story. The Sony URX P4 1D dual channel camera mount wireless receiver is for UWPD wireless systems. It's a 2-channel camera mount receiver and has true diversity reception. It has 2,772 auto scan frequencies, 1 button scan, sync NFC and IR sync, a wide mic input, headphone output, a bright OLED display, and about 4.5 hours running time on 2 AA batteries, plus it also allows for USB power. So you might be thinking, Nathan, why did you upgrade from the original dual channel receiver? Well, the original dual channel receiver, from my experience, had a pretty bad noise floor and a bit of hiss in the background when using the MI Shoe adapter. One of the main selling points with this device is the MI Shoe adapter, which plugs onto the receiver and allows you to go directly into your Sony camera. I normally use the Sony FX6, and right now I'm shooting with the A7 IV, and I'll be able to use this directly into that camera as well, which is really handy. So does this new version eliminate the hiss that the original version has? Well, in my initial testing, no, it didn't. In my initial test, I was using the receiver directly into my Sony FX6 with the MI Shoe adapter. And I plugged in the original version first to listen to what the noise floor sounded like through headphones and also if there was any hiss, and there was. And then I plugged in the new updated version, the version 2, to hear if that hiss and noise floor had been eliminated, and it sounded exactly the same. And I was a little bit annoyed when I heard that, because I thought that I'd solved a problem which had been plaguing me and other creators that really did not like the noise floor and hiss that the original dual channel receiver would provide. I was then later watching an Alistair Chapman video, and he was talking about the dual channel receiver, the new version, and the MI Shoe adapter, and he pointed out that there was a switch on it, and the switch went from analog to digital. And as soon as I saw that, I went directly to my FX6, looked at the dual channel receiver, and saw that the switch was shipped in analog. So something to look out for when you are setting up your camera with the dual channel receiver, make sure that this switch is flicked to digital. So that's enough talking about the problem. Let's now listen to the problem. All right, and now we are recording on the Sony FX6, and I have the dual channel receiver going directly into it with the MI Shoe adapter, and I'm using the Sony wireless transmitter and using the stock lapel mic on it as well. So this is what it sounds like, and this is currently in the digital mode. So I'll let you now listen to the noise floor. And keep in mind, this is not a soundproof room, so some of the noises you might hear might be traffic outside or birds or something like that. So apologies that this isn't a 100% scientific test, but this might give you an idea of what it could be like when you go out on location and you don't have a soundproof room to be using your audio equipment in when you're filming interviews, testimonials, stuff like that for your video production projects. So now I'm going to flick over to the analog mode. And now this is on the analog mode, and I'll let you listen to the noise floor. And you might be able to hear a difference. I do know that I did a test before, and I went into the editing suite and I tried to listen to the difference, and I didn't hear a big amount of difference coming through my speakers. But when I'm monitoring with headphones coming directly out of the FX6, I could hear a noticeable difference when I went between digital and analog with the noise floor and background hiss. And now I'll flick back to digital. So overall, my first thoughts on this product is that for me, it is an essential upgrade because it does reduce that noise floor and eliminate that background hiss that I was getting with my original version. Other than that, there are a few differences between the version 1 and the version 2 that might not make a big difference for yourself. There is an OLED display on the new version. It also has NFC for pairing, which is really handy. And overall, the size of the unit isn't a lot different to the original. The original version is a little bit taller, but a little bit thinner than the new version. So overall, it's not really a big night and day difference, and I wouldn't be upgrading because of the size. The reason that I would upgrade to this new version is because it does tackle that noise floor and hiss that was causing a lot of people that had purchased the original version to either return it or not use it because they found that the results that they were getting with it unacceptable for professional use. And that's the video. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel for more videos on video creation in the future.